All right, let's go. Welcome back to the channel, everyone. I'm Josh Smith. This is the Fat Guy Transformation. My wife just left to go on an annual beach trip that she goes on with some of her friends. And I am here with all 5 of our boys by myself. Now don't get me wrong, I'm not one of those dads where I think like I'm babysitting. They're my children, for crying out loud. I love being with my children. I try not to complain. Of course it's trying sometimes, but I love them all. But seriously, y'all, I am unequipped to deal with this on my own. I seriously have no idea how my wife does it. So it's only been an hour. I'm about to open the back door and let them all go outside and not call them back in until dinner time. You know, they just get a little rowdy, a little restless. They need to go outside and burn off some of that energy. That being said, I obviously don't have much time to make this video today. So we're gonna get into the weigh-in just a second, but first, you remember how I backed into a tree with my car and I had to take it to the body shop and all that stuff? Check this out. Well, I had to take it to the body shop and get my rental car today, and this is what I got. I know, crazy, right? So I get there and there's a guy ahead of me and he was supposed to get this car. They'd cleaned it up for him, and then he tells them, he was like, I can't really use this. Like, I need something, you know, I gotta put stuff in and out of it. I'm a big guy, yada yada. And so he took the car they prepared for me, which was like the new Ford Ranger or whatever. And they told me, they said, hey man, well, you know, this guy couldn't use this, do you want it? And I was like, does a cat have climbing gear? Give me the keys. So yeah, I'll be cruising around in this week. See, I don't know if you could hear that or not, but it's pretty awesome. Hey, I can't think of a better time to mention this to you. I've got a good buddy of mine named Jack Gale, and he's got this awesome YouTube channel where he reviews cars. Like, motor companies give him a car to drive and test and review on YouTube. It's amazing. How he got that gig, I don't know, but you should check out his channel. It's Jax, J-A-X, Cars and Motorcycles, I think it's called. And he does awesome reviews, and he is awesome with his camera and editing and everything else. But anyway, check that out if you get a chance. I'm gonna go for a drive. So pretty cool, I haven't been able to drive it much. In fact, Amanda, my wife, drove that car to her friend's house and is leaving it there so that she can ride with them to the beach. So this awesome Dodge Challenger that I have is just sitting in someone's driveway. Why? Because what am I gonna do with it? I got 5 kids. I need the van. All right, so I'm gonna show you the weigh-in real quick, and I'm just gonna prepare you for this because I wasn't prepared. It's always live, right? It's always a surprise to me. It didn't go as I might have hoped. Let me show you what I mean. Okay, so here's the deal. Could I have done better? Should I have done better? Sure, yeah. I should have lost some weight. I still have enough weight on me that I could have lost more weight in this past week, but I didn't. And that's okay. Like, I'm not beating myself up over it. We've still got lots of time for improvement. I did actually have a chance to work out with Ness this week in my garage, so it felt good to get back into some of that kind of stuff. That's been good. And here's another thing. Let me show you something real quick. So you see this calendar right here? So every day, my wife takes a picture of me in front of that calendar, and at the end of this whole year, there's gonna be a really cool sort of, instead of just like a before and after, sort of a time lapse of like every day over that period of time. And so I think that'll turn out really cool. So I've been taking the time, and Amanda has been helping me make sure that I've got those pictures to be able to document the change in small little steps like that. So that should be cool. And this right here, July 29th, That's the date I'm most concerned with. So yes, I already did start this process, but July 29th actually begins 1 full year because I'm doing this until my 41st birthday. So I'm not making excuses or anything like that. I'm not just waiting until my 40th birthday to do anything. I already have been doing stuff. But I know that this has all been sort of practice, sort of a trial run, easing in. And I know that as soon as that date comes, and the birthday cake has been eaten, then I will be ready to really rock and roll. So I'm not too stressed out about the fact that I didn't lose any weight. I actually gained 2 pounds. But here's another thing you need to understand too. Let's talk about this for just a second. I've always told clients in the past, do not weigh yourself daily. In fact, I actually prefer monthly weigh-ins. Why, you may ask? Because I think they tell a more complete story. If you weigh in every single day, the reality is there are gonna be fluctuations in your weight. There can be fluctuations in your weight from the beginning of the day to somewhere in the middle of the day and somewhere at the end of the day. So 2 things I want you to note. Try to weigh in at the same time of every day. Secondly, I don't think it's a good idea to weigh yourself every day at all because weight will fluctuate from day to day. And if you're trying to see some sort of progress, you're gonna ride that sort of emotional roller coaster every time you step on the scale if you're weighing daily. I'm weighing weekly because, frankly, I don't wanna lose too much time. If I'm making a mistake somewhere, I'd like to know about it quicker. Not daily, but quicker. Like I don't want a whole month to go by and realize, oh wow, you know, I really haven't gotten anywhere in a whole month. I'd rather get that information on a weekly basis. But just because I gained 2 pounds this week since the last week's weigh-in, doesn't mean I'm doing everything all wrong. It just wasn't a good weigh-in. No big deal. We've got this next week to make up for it. All right, so seeing as how this is going to be a very interesting day and weekend for me, alone with our 5 boys, this is all the time I have for today, for this video. But I hope you enjoyed it. If you haven't already, please go ahead and subscribe to the channel now. Give it a big thumbs up. Share it if you want to. The last thing I'll mention before I go, if there's anything you want to see me cover, I've got some ideas of some stuff that I think might be kind of cool, but I'm gonna let that come out a little bit later. But if there's anything you want to see me do or try or talk about, leave it in the comments below. Let me know what you would like to hear me talk about, discuss, uncover, or see me try. I'd love to be able to do some of that kind of stuff. It keeps it fun for me, keeps it fun for you, and ultimately holds me accountable. So anything you can give me there would be just swell. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm sorry. I'm fading, okay? I got kids downstairs screaming to go outside, and that's exactly what we're gonna do right now. So I will see you next week with another video. Until then, take care. Bye.